18. There's 18 to go, including today. Oh, I would be thankful it's not 23. You know, because it could easily be 23 too. So, all right. So 18 to go. All right. So let's start off today with writing the equation of the circle with the center at -3, 4, and going through the point 17, -12. So first thing we got to do is we got to find the radius. And so we're going to find the radius by using the distance formula. So we are going to subtract the x parts, square it, subtract the y parts, square it, and add them together. So 17 minus -3 is like 17 plus 3, that's like 20. -12 minus 4 is like -16. $20 squared, I think that's 400. 16 squared is 256. So I get here a radius of the square root of 656. Okay? And I'm just going to leave it like that. Because when I go to the equation of a circle, I'm going to have to square it, so it doesn't pay to simplify it, only to have to re-square it. Okay? Thank you, Mr. Schumacher.
Yeah.
So then in the center, H and K are there. So this would become then my equation would be x minus -3. So that's like x plus quantity x plus 3 squared plus y minus 4 quantity squared equals 656. Yes? There's that. So today I would like to graph some more ellipses. Again, I don't know where you're at in terms of graph paper, but if you need more, it's always up here for you. Okay? Okay? So what is our first step to graphing an ellipse? Find the center. Good job, Ben. So we think oppositely inside parentheses, right? Okay? So I would say that the center here for this particular one would be at the point what? -2, 0. Love it. -2, 0 would be right there, is my center. Agreed? Okay. Next thing that we do, step 2. What you got? One at a time, though. So which one do you want to do first? 36, okay? So I'm going to take the square root of 36. What's the square root of 36? 6. Is that left and right or up and down? Left and right. So I'm going to go left and right 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Third step. Now do the same with 81, but instead of going left and right, we're going to go up and down. So that's going to be up and down 9. 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, man. Just off. I don't like it. Then I'm going to go like this. There. Reset. That. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. And 9. And it's all in one. We don't have to keep scrolling up and down. Okay? Love it? That gives us the framework for our ellipse. Not my best ellipse. That's not even really that good. We'll call it. We'll call it good. Yeah. It happens. Yeah. Then we need endpoints. Endpoints are the obvious, or I'm sorry, tap the brake. Vertices. I got ahead of myself. They're the endpoints of the major axes, but they're the vertices. Okay? So the endpoints, which one's longer, horizontal or vertical? Vertical is longer, so that is going to be -2, +9 is the upper one, and -2, -9 is the lower vertex. Yes? Okay. And then lastly, we need foci. And so c squared is going to be the absolute value of a squared minus b squared. So that's going to be 36 minus 81. Oh, what is that? 51, 45? So C would be the square root of 45, which is 3 square roots of 5. Because 45 is, why I put a comma there, square root of 9 times the square root of 5. We get that. So that puts my foci at, since major axis is vertical, it would be -2, comma, plus or minus 3 square roots of 5. On the graph, the square root of 45 is almost 7. So that would put it 9, 8, 7, and we put that there. And 2, 4, 6, almost 7. Okay? And that gives us our pieces of 6. Our 6 pieces of 6. Center, 2 vertices, 2 foci. Questions, comments, concerns, clarifications? All right. So what I would like you to do now is I would like you to try this one on your own. Center. We got both. -2, -1. Love it. Left and right. Like 4.5-ish, right? Yeah. Okay. All right, because it's the square root of 20, left and right. Okay. So that's approximately 4.5-ish. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, 0.5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 0.5. Okay. Up and down. Two. Allows us to draw it in. Yep. So our a squared value is 20. Well, a is going to be the square root of 20, which is 2 square roots of 5. So my vertices then would be at -2 plus or minus 2 square roots of 5, comma, -1. Because that would be the end points of the horizontal major axes. C squared is going to be 20 minus 4, that's 16. And the square root of 16 is 4. So my foci are going to be 4 out. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So there and there. So that would be at -6, comma, -1, and 2, comma, -1. Sometimes the math works out where the foci get to be the nice points instead of the end, or instead of the vertices. Okay? Questions on it? Again, you have more than enough information now to do numbers 1 through, through one across the room, through numbers 1 through 6 on the goldenrod sheet for this week. Okay, so we got that going on. You have some people have other things that they can be working on. We've got that going on. And if anybody has something to show me, that can be going on